Hello, my name is Jalani and I am the TEDx speaker for today. Today, I will be speaking on my research that I did. So, if human intuition is a finite resource, why aren't we more obsessed with building the digital engines that can amplify it? That was the question that started this entire research journey for me. Coming up as a student founder here in Atlanta, I realized early on that the bridge between a good idea and a successful venture isn't just passion. Passion is just a mere emotion. Passion can't get you along, can't keep you up at 5 a.m. Passion is just half the solution. The other half is the quality of the technical infrastructure supporting it. You can have an idea worthy of diamonds, but you still need the infrastructure to mine the diamonds. My research was titled The Digital Architect, Engineering Capital and Logic in the Atlanta Ecosystem. And it explores the intersection of software engineering and quantitative finance. I'm not interested in just writing code for the sake of it. I'm driven by the challenge of turning abstract data into functional, high-performance tools that can move the modern world. Today, I want to show you how the role of the developer is evolving into that of a systematic architect who manages both code and capital. And right here, this is just a picture of how far we have developed as a society. We went from I forgot the name of the machine, but the machine when they used to type like that to advanced computers with microchips in them. When I founded my first student marketplace, Campus X ATL, I spent most of my time managing people. But as I progressed through my business studies at Georgia State, my focus has shifted towards mastering the technical systems that automate those human processes. And this is a picture of a student that was he's locked into a screen. That's exactly how I was when I first started. My research was guided by a core hypothesis. Success in the high-stakes world of fintech depends less on mastering a single programming language and more on the ability to build scalable, intelligent systems. I wanted to know what top-tier firms actually value. Is it just value coding ability, or is it something deeper? I looked into how emerging trends in AI are reshaping market analysis and how we, as student developers in the Atlanta scene, could find a mentorship to bridge that gap. As we know, Atlanta is home to many Fortune 500 companies. This just wasn't academic for me. It's about building a founder operating system that eliminates technical friction. My first major finding came from looking at technical proficiencies demanded by top-tier firms, specifically through research from Anthropic on the MCP, which stands for Model Context Protocol. I discovered that the industry is moving away from general expertise and towards high-stakes implementation. In the world of finance, you can't just let an AI agent run wild with sensitive market data. As I found in the technical breakdown of the NCP, the job of a software engineer in 2026 is actually to build the safety rails for intelligence. And it's funny because I actually went to, there was a panel at MasterCard on basically guardrails and AI and whatnot. We weren't just building the engine, we're building a standardized bridge that allows AI to safely query databases without compromising security. So also at the MasterCard event, they spoke about SOC 2 compliance and whatnot. This validated my idea that the modern engineer's role is shifting from writing raw code to designing the secure frameworks that allows AI to operate within a financial background. And this is just a picture of growth, because now an engineer could do way more than what they did 5 years ago. Next, I will be speaking on my other research findings. This is my second one. First, I analyzed the market shift between traditional financial institutions and digital-only neobanks. Me personally, I have experience with this as I have Chase, which is a traditional financial institution, and a digital-only neobank, which is SoFi. According to data from the European Research Studies Journal, digital-only institutions are outperforming established firms in terms of innovation and customer engagement. Traditional firms are stable, sure, but they are held back by slow technology adoption. And even outside of fintech firms, we see this with the case of Microsoft. It's a big company, but it's very bureaucratic, and that's from what I heard from like people that work at Microsoft. If they want to implement a new product, they can't do it as fast as Anthropic since they're not a startup. This research highlighted the urgency of the mobile-first marketplace technology I've been working on. It's not about just having a bank in your product pocket. It's about a fundamental shift in how capital is managed. My research showed that digital-only structures rely on lean methodologies and agentic workflows to eliminate the operational bloat that slows down traditional banks. If we want to lead in this space, we have to understand that the architecture itself is the product. And this is just a picture of someone analyzing data. Finally, I looked at how we manage resilience and risk. Using research from the Leonode Group and the ADI Journal, I found that high-level enterprise risk management isn't about avoiding risk, it's about balancing it. I transitioned my own mindset from risk avoidance to strategic balancing. This project has fundamentally changed how I view my remaining 30 credits at GSU. I'm no longer just working towards a degree. I'm building a repeatable, resilient cycle that can withstand market validity. And also this project taught me that I was able to learn the additional skills I would need in building in like the fintech space and whatnot. My takeaway for you is this: being a digital architect is a commitment to scalability. Success isn't found in your individual energy, but in the frameworks you design to manage complexity. I challenge you to look at your own projects or whatever you're building and ask, are you just writing code, or are you building an engine that can amplify human intuition? Thank you. And just to further add on, as you can see in the picture, this picture was just to demonstrate, instead of like using AI to replace you, use it as a tool to do well in your academic life and whatnot.